career, the first this season. Tobias Harris, Al Horford with Furkan Korkmaz once again starting for Josh there. Went here by a point, an opportunity to get much needed minutes. It's going to be a breakaway for Simmons to get us started. Been slamming for 40 years in the collegiate ranks, taking on the challenge of the NBA. Ben Simmons, I'll tell you what, if he could perfect Scott off the miss by Harris. Scott an opportunity here. He's got a mouse in the house, taking him to the weight room and getting two. And he bricked it.
It's a good closeout from Furkan. A nice challenge.
Simmons prancing in and getting two. The Cavaliers come out here and miss their first 7 from the floor. Beautifully done. Korkmaz, you said it earlier. This is Sexton, who leads the team in scoring. Now they need to score. Simmons blocking his shot. There's Love chucking a 3 with a shot clock running down, and he buried it after they missed the first 11 from the floor.
Al helped, and it was a rotation that came over. Mike Scott just a little late. Not then, both converging on that drive.
Sixers give it up. Horford has to deal with Sexton, and Sexton having his way after missing his first 4. Colin Sexton has the slam. What a play to get it to Tobias Harris.
That he'd go up and catch it and dunk it. Thought he'd catch it, come down with it, and gather. Nope.
Nothing like a half-court alley-oop.
Putting it on the players.
Well, for example, when they don't execute a play right, he said that's on him. Simmons having himself a terrific player back in the day. Thibault getting a piece of the rock there, blocking the shot of Sexton.
Well, Sexton's pushed him off, and he was able to get by him, but Matisse recovered with that length again. Nice block.
Horford rolling in and getting to the Sixers.
See Nance Jr. coming over. You better get that up quickly.
Let's go.
Darius Garland on rookies.
Sixers in full denial, the overplay.
And through the back door went Sexton.
He him, and then the help had to come. That's where the kickoff to Tristan was available.
Simmons again. Boy, Ben Simmons has been
his 25. More.
Sixers come up with a steal. Harris running down the floor, laying into it. They lost the Villanova Wildcats. Mike Scott got a start in this one, and he's looking pretty good.
He'll shoot that over the smaller Sexton.
Matthew Dellavedova for the first time, and a guy who put it back as
Mike Scott scored on Porter Jr., last time.
Old Neto on the floor for the first time. Mike Scott in rhythm for 3, and that's going to feel good
if you're Mike Scott.
Embiid missing his 5th game of the year, a left hip contusion. No word on whether or not he plays tomorrow against Toronto. And again, the Sixers.
I like those characteristics of Mr. Clarkson.
It's good passing here. Korkmaz unloading a 3, and down it goes, and getting a well-deserved hockey assist
to that one. Furkan taking his time with the pump fake.
Final seconds of the first. It's Clarkson, and that's going to count. 3 underway. Serena Witters, a la Amden Abbey. Mark Zuma on NBC Sports Philadelphia as Henson quarter, the most by a Sixer in a first quarter this season.
We talked about, work and do yourself a favor. This team, as Mike hits another one, sit on the bench, rest, so you can be fresher for tomorrow.
Sounds like a good game plan.
I'm with it. Let's see if they are.
Korkmaz again. The Sixers continue.
Mike had that backdoor cut and just wouldn't take it.
Kyle O'Quinn
cut hard.
Sixers with a 25-point lead, their largest. Matthew Dellavedova, year in the NBA.
Really materialized for him in Milwaukee, did it. Got the money there, they ain't mad at him. But never really quite fit in.
Well, it's get well game for Mike Scott, who's got 14. Match Ben Simmons for team scoring honors. As Dellavedova floats home 2. 2-guard spot. Joe Ingles went to the 3. And that team made some noise in the Olympics.
Also, he's got some ball players. A little extra step and you flush that. You turn that over and dunk it on somebody. No finesse. He's warm back on offense, hobbling a little bit. You wonder if he just rolled his ankle.
Neto somehow got it up and in, and he was staring at Dellavedova, and here they go.
Got to go right at him.
Well, He scored it. Thompson, a guy who really doesn't have much offense. Horford is on him. Man, I thought he dragged his pivot foot a little bit. Nonetheless, free agent.
He was also leading the league in charges there. He was leading with his shoulder. That was a push off and everything.
Well, stop me if you've seen
Porous Cavalier defense.
The 24th rated defense in the NBA as they get it inside to Love.
Thompson, the seal. And a nice little dump down from Tristan.
Harris for a three. Got it. It's half. Thompson lost it. Simmons, can he grab hold? He does, and easily deposits two. What a first.
They provide, in particular on the road.
Simmons, it's for three. Got it! That's no big deal. 21. And here come the Sixers flying again. The lob for Simmons, who slams for two. And this place is lit.
He's been awesome defensively, and then in transition.
Ben Simmons with 23 points. The most by a 6.5 this season. It's Horford, and he drops the three. Al Horford.
Once you have the best path of being successful.
And it's been that easy. Looking pretty good throughout most of the season. That is pregame.
The fluid motion, I should say the motion is more fluid than it was in the elbow. Wow, everything's falling.
Oh yes, Trey Burke hitting the three.
So important now to just maintain.
Which is a season high.
It's a good game. They're starting to fall. Talk about shooting in rhythm.
50 seconds to play here. The marvelous first half. James Ennis joins the three-point party. He's Simmons, who has been marvelous. And that's an understatement. Simmons again. Wow! He's 6. He does second career three. Now the third quarter officially underway. Osman going inside and getting the first two.
Cavaliers able to score nonetheless.
Simmons along with Furkan Korkmaz. That's a three from Horford, and he connects.
Expect a little more pride from a team that won a championship.
They don't need any of those. We talked about what they loved, and they loved Ben Simmons' aggressiveness. Said that, look, this is the most aggressive that they have seen him in.
Garland, Collins, Sexton for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson in the middle. This is Thompson trying to get it off amidst a thicket of Sixers. He is 6 of 8 from the line in this game.
Alive despite the pressure that might be mounting around him.
Tobias Harris, not once but twice. Contusion.
That's the kind of history we didn't want to be a part of.
That's correct. Tobias Harris against the much smaller. Scott cruising in, delivering two in the left hand. Rebound taken by Clarkson. Past the halfway point of the third. John Henson, first time in the second half. And well, your Ben Simmons, you're showing real leadership coming off that disappointing loss the other night against Washington. Now you're home.
A whole bunch of points. They're down 40 here tonight, too.
They just made a coaching change. That'll make a big difference.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Floorboard for Burke. Alley-oop for Simmons, and there it is.
Immediately, nice find from Burke.
Who's got it now? Scott, it's for three. Yes. Welcome back, Mike. So supplying Frosties. What a night. What a night at Wells Fargo Center. It's all been good.
It's going to be 60 degrees on Monday. I'm grabbing me one. Sixers supplying it from a number of different places.
Henson denied on the play by O'Quinn. Giving him the opportunity.
And I think the thinking with the hiring of Coach Beeline was as Burke gets over to the cup.
And his coaching methods, they went up to Tristan Thompson after last night's loss at home, as James Ennis gets to. More choice words, but that was basically what Tristan Thompson said in defending John Beeline, the first-year head coach, as Clarkson slams for two.
I think tough to get out of his shadow, but they were good.
Sixers had to play them in the playoffs. That was back in '91. And they beat 26, had 4 blocks and 13 minutes in that game.
I'm going to waste a lot of time on this end. Ooh.
That time, a preening Kevin Porter Jr. slamming in his face.
How did they get away with that? How do you justify that?
He's young.
Yeah, he's young. He's got 2 points and he got carried away.
Larry Nance Jr.
Just talking about Ante Džižić, your player from Croatia. That'll count. And one more at the line for Alfonso McKinney.
Some talk earlier in the week regarding Love as we see Zizic with the back reminded of the body type he had when he was at Westwood. Couldn't have told me that he'd have the career he'd had.
This had a career high 34, gets his first career bucket in the league.
Man, our defense is...
That is Brandon Knight. Giving the starters an opportunity to rest. In fact, Joel Embiid did not play at all in the game because of that hip kick. Yeah, it's a good one. After the 21 the other night, for sure.
2-3 zone.
Brandon Knight.
Milton, the miss.
Don't be sloppy right now. Plenty of time here. Not for a comeback, but...
Imagine you're on a 7-0 run and you're still down 40.
Nice. Burnett.
The slam back. Nice hit.
More and more bouncy with each passing trip down the floor.
I think he would like to see Kevin Porter Jr. His third year from Wisconsin Green Bay as Raul Neto nets.
Active hands.
It's going to be an alley-oop. And the layup for Shake Milton. So the phrase, keep your foot on the gas, taken seriously by everyone. Kevin Porter Jr. the miss. A little more than 2 minutes to play. There's Kyle O'Quinn. Picking some cherry.
Limited those tonight, too.
Neto the steal. He's got the big fella running the floor in O'Quinn, and he promptly rewards him.
I was going to say, you could look.
O'Quinn promptly stayed. Now he's been in the NBA 3 seasons.
ROI, right? Return on investment.
All right, I'm going to start at Wells Fargo Center. That'll be put to the test tomorrow night against the Toronto Raptors. The season, Cleveland, their 6th straight loss. They fought a 5-17. That'll do it. A 47-point win for the Sixers. Brett Brown and his team taking care of business early. They won the first quarter. They